Hi, everyone. This is Brandy Gilbert, Lexi Gothard, Gabriella Ortega, and Kendall Singleton, and this is our client analysis for Roscoe Brown. Roscoe Brown was established in 1940 as a tin shop. The company has expanded its service offerings over three generations of leadership and is now one of the most recognized HVAC and plumbing service providers in Middle Tennessee. Today, Roscoe Brown serves markets including Murfreesboro, Nashville, McMinnville, and Tullahoma, providing a range of services including heating, cooling, plumbing, generators, spray foam encapsulation, and Tesla charging equipment installation. While the company primarily focuses on residential customers, it also supports commercial clients. With a team of over 200 employees and an annual revenue of over $23.1 million, Roscoe Brown continues to thrive by upholding its core values of integrity, positivity, respect, and commitment.
We believe that Roscoe Brown is currently pursuing a broad differentiation strategy through their expansion of services. While primarily known for their expertise in HVAC systems, the company has expanded its offering into other areas of the construction industry, including their most recent addition of the Tesla charging station installations. Additionally, their maintenance plans shift their business model from reactive to proactive as a relationship based model. With the slogan affordable maintenance plans that fit any budget, the company targets a wide range of customers while creating reoccurring revenue and higher customer retention. This strategy reinforces their differentiated position by helping customers lower long-term costs. Additionally, Roscoe Brown emphasizes their family owned small business approach with the slogan serving our friends and neighbors with integrity and excellence. This community oriented marketing adds intangible value for customers, further supporting their differentiation strategy through trust and connections.
So let's dive into the Porter's five forces. We'll first start with the intensity of rivalry. The competition in this region is pretty intense as they face a strong competitors, including Lee Company, Hiller, Nashville Heating and Air Conditioning Services, and more. Next is the bargaining power of suppliers. So this supplier power is pretty moderate. There are only a handful of HVAC manufacturers that Roscoe Brown can choose from, so they don't have unlimited choices for this force. And then moving on to the bargaining power of buyers, this force is moderate to high. Thanks to online reviews and quote comparison tools, customers can easily shop around and make informed decisions. And then the threat of new entry is moderate. The HVAC industry has relatively low barriers for entry of small contractors, so it's easy for someone with the right certifications to start a business. And then finally, we're going to talk about the threat of substitutes. So this is relatively low to moderate. There's very few true substitutes for the professional services that Roscoe Brown provides. Some homeowners might try DIY repairs or turn to unlicensed contractors, but those options usually come at a risk and lower quality.
All right, for our driving forces, we have four major driving forces in this industry. The first is going to be the rising demand and regulations for energy efficiency. Energy efficiency is quickly shifting to a basic expectation. Customers across Tennessee now expect HVAC and plumbing systems that lower energy use and cut costs. At the same time, there are evolving state and federal rules that increase pressure on providers to deliver more efficient solutions to their customers. Companies in this industry need to stay ahead by updating their offerings and helping customers understand the long-term benefits of energy efficient upgrades. Next is integration of smart HVAC technologies. Smart technology is transforming the HVAC and plumbing industry. Homeowners now expect systems that can be controlled remotely, monitored in real time, and tailored for energy savings. These include Nest thermostats, leak detection sensors, HEPA filtration systems, and air quality monitoring systems. These technologies features are becoming essential, especially in urban and suburban markets. Next, we have a boom in construction with the population rising and the housing boom across Middle Tennessee and the surrounding suburbs. This is fueling a demand for new HVAC and plumbing installations. This construction surge presents major growth opportunities for service providers in the area, but it also raises pressure to maintain adequate staffing, streamline operations, and differentiate offerings in this contractor market. The last driving force is technician shortages. So with technician shortages, it's one of the biggest threats facing the industry because there is a lack of skilled HVAC and plumbing technicians. This labor gap is from a range of factors such as aging workforce, minimal interest in younger populations or younger ages in the trades, and then the physical job demands and just limited recruitment pipelines.
Next are the key success factors, which depend heavily on the driving forces that Roscoe Brown is facing. The four we included are sustainability and energy efficiency, integration of smart technologies, strategic positioning in new construction markets, and combating the labor shortage. Roscoe Brown's success in a rapidly evolving HVAC industry depends on several key factors. Its commitment to sustainability and energy efficiency is a primary key success factor. Customers and legal regulations are prioritizing environmentally friendly solutions. Roscoe Brown's ability to offer high efficiency HVAC systems and remaining compliant with evolving standards is essential to long-term success. Another key success factor is the integration of innovative HVAC technologies. The HVAC industry has seen a rise in implementing systems such as programmable thermostats, energy efficient units, leak detection sensors, and indoor air quality monitors. Each of these technologies is altering how industry services are delivered. Roscoe Brown's strategic presence in the new construction market is also key to success. With continued growth across Middle Tennessee, strong relationships with construction organizations, and the capacity to handle large-scale installations, the company will be able to earn new business opportunities. Lastly, addressing the shortage of skilled technicians is vital. Due to an aging workforce and the lack of younger generations entering trade positions, recruitment efforts, apprenticeship programs, and promoting HVAC career paths will be essential to ensure Roscoe Brown can meet industry demands.
So now we'll dive into our SWOT analysis, and we're just each going to touch on a few from each area. So first, we'll start with strengths. Roscoe Brown has an established reputation. So the company has been serving Middle Tennessee for decades, which has built a strong level of trust and recognition in the community. This kind of long-term brand equity gives the company a major advantage over newer or less known competitors. And then finally, one of the most valuable strengths is that the company is locally owned with deep regional expertise. So the team understands that specific climate change challenges and customer expectations unique to the Middle Tennessee area. And that local knowledge gives them an edge when tailoring solutions and building trust within the community.
All right. Along with Roscoe Brown's strengths, there are key weaknesses to address. The first weakness is weak plumbing brand recognition. The company has offered plumbing services for over 15 years, but it still remains associated with HVAC. The company still remains associated primarily with the HVAC offerings. This lack of visibility in plumbing limits the growth within that plumbing sector. This second concern is an over-reliance on the HVAC maintenance plans for the recurring revenue. With 8,000 members in this program, it is a very strong asset, but the business model leans very heavily on this, while the plumbing lacks a comparable recurring revenue stream, even though it has better margins. And this creates a gap in revenue stability.
Next, we will highlight the three key opportunities identified in the SWOT analysis. First, launching a strategic partnership to enhance brand visibility and open new market segments. Forming strategic partnerships with the Greater Nashville Apartment Association which represents 174 apartment units, and the Middle Tennessee Association of Realtors, which with over 2,700 members, will help strengthen Roscoe Brown's presence in residential and commercial segments. Secondly, the opportunity to expand and modernize the company's technology. While Roscoe Brown's local customer service representatives remains a strength, incorporating digital features such as online booking, SMS service updates, and more user-friendly mobile experience can better serve today's customers. Lastly, an improvement to the existing plumbing maintenance plan. Plumbing is often serviced as an emergency repair, but by shifting the focus to proactive maintenance, Roscoe Brown can differentiate itself in the market. Educating customers on preventative care and reducing long-term repair costs can help build stronger, more consistent service relationships. In addition, the company has future growth potential in the public sector and commercial business developments across Middle Tennessee.
To conclude our SWOT analysis, we'll discuss the threats we found against Roscoe Brown. While that we did find 5 primary threats, arguably labor shortages and advanced HVAC technology pose the biggest threat to Roscoe Brown. The ongoing labor shortage remains a primary challenge across the HVAC industry due to an aging workforce and a lack of young job seekers. Additionally, constant advancements in HVAC technologies are influencing customers' expectations, making it essential for companies to remain proactive with the rise of innovation.
So now we'll get into our strategic concerns. So first, lack of brand awareness in plumbing services. One of the concerns is that Roscoe Brown has a strong name recognition in HVAC, but the same can't be said for plumbing. Many customers simply just don't realize that they even offer plumbing services. Next is weak corporate identity in rural markets. Another concern is just brand visibility is more rural service areas. And in some of these regions, Roscoe Brown doesn't carry the same weight as it would in the metro areas. Then we have a limited geographic reach due to home-based dispatching. So right now, dispatching technicians from their home can make certain areas harder to reach efficiently. If the techs live far away from the job sites, customers face longer response times and fewer appointments per day. And then now we'll get into high competition for talent due to labor shortage. So like many companies in the trades, Roscoe Brown is feeling the strain of competitive labor market. There is a limited pool of qualified HVAC and plumbing professionals, and with so many companies hiring, it's harder to attract and keep top talent. And then finally, over-reliance on HVAC maintenance program. Lastly, while the HVAC maintenance program is a strong asset, there's a concern about over-reliance. If too much of the business is tied to that one stream, it can leave the company exposed during off seasons or economic shifts.
This leads us into our recommendations. First, establish a strategic partnership with MTAR. To strengthen service offerings and reinforce the existing differentiation strategy, Roscoe Brown should establish a strategic partnership with the Middle Tennessee Association of Realtors, also known as MTAR, which represents 9 counties, including those of which are target markets of the company. By becoming an affiliate business partner, Roscoe Brown can build strong connections with over 27 local real estate professionals while gaining access to a range of promotional opportunities. With an annual partnership tier ranging from $500 to $4,000, this is a cost-effective investment to increase brand visibility and expand market reach, particularly with the company's plumbing services. We recommend initiating the partnership at the roof tier level, which carries an annual cost of $1,000. This level allows Roscoe Brown to list 6 staff representatives and enjoy all the benefits of the basic tier, which are going to include access to networking events, community engagement opportunities, and visibility on MTAR's online directory and monthly newsletter. Additionally, the roof tier includes quarterly mentions in the MTAR newsletter, 2 social media features, and a featured directory listing with a direct link to Roscoe Brown's website. Beyond the networking opportunity, the partnership at this level provides a platform for educational outreach. Roscoe Brown can sponsor a continuing education class to educate real estate professionals on the value of preventative plumbing maintenance. This knowledge will, in turn, be shared with home buyers and sellers, reinforcing Roscoe Brown's brand as a trusted, preventative focused service provider, becoming a preferred plumbing partner within the region. The base partnership covers one county with the option of including additional counties for $100 each, which would include representatives of up to 4 staff members per county. This expansion will allow Roscoe Brown to scale its influence and engagement throughout the region while staying aligned with the budget goals. Ultimately, partnering with MTAR not only supports Roscoe Brown's slogan of serving our friends and neighbors with integrity and excellence, but also creates new channels for community involvement and committee participation within the real estate industry. This initiative directly addresses the strategic challenge of lack of brand awareness in the plumbing service and reduces the overall reliance on the HVAC program. It positions Roscoe Brown for the long-term growth, stronger brand loyalty, and deeper integration within the Middle Tennessee residential and commercial markets.
The second recommendation we have to offer for Roscoe Brown is optimizing digital engagement and smart technology capabilities. Roscoe Brown should invest in its digital capabilities and innovative technology solutions to expand its offerings and help customers remain competitive in a highly saturated market. As the number of millennial and Gen Z homeowners increases, more pressing expectations regarding convenience, technology, and sustainability must be addressed. Millennials and Gen Z homeowners prefer businesses offering digital-first interactions and services that integrate innovative technology. If Roscoe Brown wants to expand their market share within Middle Tennessee, it must modernize how it serves its customers. To offer a personalized digital experience for younger homeowners, Roscoe Brown should prioritize customer experience by implementing online scheduling, SMS and email updates, and a customized dashboard. This dashboard should enable customers to schedule appointments, receive up-to-date technician ETAs, view their service history, access digital quotes and invoices, and manage maintenance plans for their HVAC or plumbing system. These resources would improve customer experience, relieve administrative burdens, and allow the staff to respond more efficiently to other customer requests. By enhancing their customers' digital experience, Roscoe Brown will attract younger homeowners who highly value the provider's digital resources. Along with these efforts, Roscoe Brown should invest in a digital dispatch system integrated with real-time tracking and technician availability. Roscoe Brown can create more efficient technician assignments based on proximity, skill set, and service urgency, rather than solely relying on a technician's home location. This intelligent routing system would allow dispatchers to coordinate service delivery across all markets efficiently. When paired with customer-facing tools like online booking, SMS technician tracking, and predictive maintenance alerts, this would create a seamless, transparent experience for customers in any Middle Tennessee market. In addition to creating a modern digital platform, Roscoe Brown has the opportunity to position itself as an expert in Middle Tennessee for innovative HVAC technology by investing in technician training and certifications for intelligent systems. This includes smart thermostats such as Google Nest, Honeywell Home, Ecobee, and Mesa, variable speed systems, UV purifiers, and zoned heating and cooling systems. As the demand for smart home technology rises, homeowners, especially younger generations, will look out for HVAC companies that can serve as a trusted advisor. Roscoe Brown's technicians should be prepared to educate customers on the benefits of innovative technology. This knowledge can build customer trust, drive sales, and differentiate Roscoe Brown in a saturated market. Not only will the enhancement of digital capabilities and innovative technology enable Roscoe Brown to remain competitive, but this will also help resolve the strategic concern of limited geographic reach caused by the current technician dispatch model. While dispatching technicians from their homes may be efficient in core service areas like Murfreesboro and Nashville, it creates inconsistent coverage and slower response times in places like Clarksville, McMinnville, and Tullahome.
recommendation to support Roscoe Brown's long-term expansion and strengthen its presence across Tennessee, we recommend a strategy of local partnerships. This approach focuses on two main priorities. One, developing a community-based workforce pipeline, and then the second is to expand service offerings to small business property manager and create a property manager program. The first part of this recommendation focuses on a community work-based development. The goal is to build a reliable long-term talent pipeline by investing in relationships with local schools and increase brand visibility in service areas, in rural service areas. Roscoe Brown should begin by identifying key schools and partnerships across service regions, including TCAT campuses and high schools in towns like McMinnville, Tullahoma, Murfreesboro, and Nashville. The next step is to launch sponsorships and career awareness initiatives such as branded scholarships for HVAC and plumbing students or participation in career days and hands-on workshops with current technicians. These efforts can help elevate awareness of these skilled trades and position Roscoe Brown as a choice employer. To further enhance this local engagement, a local Tech of the Month campaign can also spotlight employees on the company's website, sharing personal stories of success that connect Roscoe Brown with the community. These features can then be repurposed in digital ads, boosting public recognition. The next part of this recommendation is the creation of a small business property manager program designed to generate recurring business-to-business revenue. This dedicated service line needs to be defined, such as offering a bundled HVAC and plumbing solutions like seasonal maintenance, emergency support, and priority scheduling paired with a flat rate pricing and simplified billing. Roscoe Brown can then pilot the program with 5 to 10 small property managers or commercial clients they already serve, offering a limited time promotion that includes discounted rates and a dedicated account manager. A professionally designed landing page on the website can help support this rollout and feature highlights, testimonials, and contact form inquiries. To ensure adoption and alignment, internal sales and service teams should be trained with a clear one-page outlining the program's benefits and key messaging. Customer service representatives and field technicians should also be equipped to identify and refer prospects for this business-to-business program. If these partnerships prove to be successful, Roscoe Brown can highlight them in marketing material to build credibility and strengthen connection with the community. All right. So these do address our strategic concerns. The school partnership directly addresses both corporate recognition and the ongoing labor shortage by positioning Roscoe Brown as a visible community invested employer while building a pipeline of skilled future technicians. The business-to-business program also addresses corporate recognition paired with our other recommendations. It helps to address the over-reliance on HVAC maintenance programs by expanding Roscoe Brown's visibility in the commercial space and creating new revenue streams. By investing in both talent development and small business solutions, Roscoe Brown can strengthen its market presence from within, fostering brand loyalty, creating new revenue streams, and reinforcing its position as a trusted community leader. And that is it. Thank you.